Hey everybody, welcome back to yet another video. I'm Presley, and this is another cheap graphic novels haul. So without further ado, we're jumping right in. With the first book of the haul being Wolverine Revenge by Jonathan Hickman. Now, this one I'm very excited for because the art is by Greg Capullo, who famously has worked on Batman Court of Owls. And obviously you know how much I love Jonathan Hickman. So that's going to be very fun to read. Next, we have this book that was recommended to me by Near Mint Condition. Whoa, I did not expect the artwork in here. It's Lonely at the Center of the Earth. Yeah, this looks great. This has some very interesting artwork. There's some color in here. There's some black and white. There's some interesting looking structures in here. Wow, there's literally a 1, 2, 3. There is a 20 panel grid in here. Oh, I'm excited to read that. This is written and drawn by Zoe Thorogood. Next, we have Jupiter's Legacy Volume 1. Now, Jupiter's Legacy was released in a different order than the Netflix editions. So the Netflix editions they have them in like chronological order, but they originally released in a different order, like a different publishing order. So I got these because I didn't want to be confused by the entire reading order. I just wanted to get them how they say you're supposed to read them. So that was Volume 1. This is Volume 2 here. And this is by Mark Millar. And these books look great. I couldn't show you the first one just because I flipped through a couple pages and there were nudity. So I was like, you know what? We'll show you some different ones. But yes, that's Volume 2. We have Volume 3 here. Beautimus. Kind of the same artwork here and there. Nothing too different so far. And then here's Volume 4. I'm hoping these characters kind of show up in that Big Time book because it's supposed to be like a big crossover his. I'm not entirely sure if they do, but once I read it, I will let you know. And then finally, here is Jupiter's Legacy Finale. This is Volume 6, because I already had Volume 5. But yeah, whoa, there is some different artwork in here, so I wonder if this is by a different guy. Wow, this looks great. Okay, excited for that for sure. All right, next we have a couple Outcast books. This is Outcast Volumes 1 and 4. We'll get a thumbnail, but we may get a different one. So that's 1 and 4. Beautiful stuff by Robert Kirkman, guy who famously wrote Walking Dead. And we also have Invincible. This is Volume 5. I'll show you some artwork of this one. Volume 5. That's that cover as well. I like it. And Volume 6. No, Volume 8. That's honestly probably the best cover, if I'm being honest. That looks incredibly sick. And so far, all of these look like they're in beautiful condition. So that makes me happy, you know. All right. Now we have some books that honestly my girlfriend might be getting instead. We might be making a trade soon. But this is, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. This is all the Ice Cream Man books. So you're going to see a bunch in here right now. This is one of my favorite covers in the Ice Cream Man series. I don't care too much for the green one, but this one is so good. I love it. Just look at that. If my Ring camera will stop making it so bright. But yeah, so this is Volume 6 and 9. And then we have a couple more, but we'll get to those in a little bit because I can't find them yet. Now, the next book we have here actually was drawn. This was drawn by my friend, and we got him right here. And this is the direct market cover for Battle Beast because I just liked it more. I thought it was cool. And this is set in the Invincible universe, so I'm going to have to read the Invincible stuff first. This does look really good. I love this artwork, though. It is by Ryan Ottley. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. All right. This is what my thumbnail is going to be. Here we go. This is Minor Arcana by Jeff Lemire. Thumbnail. Yeah, beautiful. And these books look great. And I'm so excited to read Jeff Lemire's stuff. This is also, by the way, a direct market cover. There was another cover available, but I wanted to get that one because I just liked it a little bit more. This is some very clean Jeff Lemire artwork right here. Maybe it's not Jeff Lemire artwork. I could have sworn it was. Maybe it is. But yes, that's Minor Arcana. And there should be a Volume 3 coming out later in 2026. So very excited for that. All right, we got my boy Jonathan Hickman with Secret. One of the most interesting and disturbing looking covers that I have in the collection now. But it's got that signature Jonathan Hickman like line work on the spine. It is the only one that's fully black though. He has a lot of spines that are white and another color. But this is by, the artwork in here is by Bodenheim, which is the same guy that did Red Mask for Mars. So I'm very excited to see what this is about. This looks interesting. And then we have some more. Could you tell the writers that I was going for? We have more Jeff Lemire stuff here. This is Snow Angels. Love this cover. This cover's great too. Beautiful looking stuff right there. And I just really wanted to get into Jeff Lemire stuff because I know he's got so many amazing books. This one, the spine leaves a little bit to be desired, but that's okay. But yes, I'll open the artwork for one of these. Wow. Gorgeous looking stuff. Can't wait to read those. And then we have a bunch of Something is Killing the Children by James Tiny Onion. So this is trying to think. Yes. This is volumes 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 8. So I had 4 and 7. And 9 is coming out soon. But look how beautiful the spines look. My girlfriend would definitely be a fan of that. I'll go through some of the covers. I'm not going to show you all of the interior artwork. But yeah, some beautiful looking artwork in there. Cannot wait to see what's going on in those stories. This is volume 6. And these covers are beautiful. I know that a lot of people prefer this one over House of Slaughter. House of Slaughter being the sequel, or like the kind of like the spin-off. I think these look better, but also I can't say because I haven't read them. But yes, that was volume 3, by the way. This is volume 2, and I think the covers definitely got better because volume 2 is not my favorite cover. But they all look great, honestly. And that is that right there. So in the next haul, you're going to see, this is kind of a 2-parter, but you're probably not going to see the next video, part 2, till next week. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. That has been the haul. Let me know what you guys thought. What books are you most excited for me to review? What books have you been picking up recently? Let me know all that down below in the comments. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll see you later.